Welcome back. We're here at MJ Harrington Company, and joining me now is one of their designers, Kenny Bergeron. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
You've been here quite some time. You started working here in high school, is that right?
Yeah, I was 16 years old.
Okay, and what were you originally doing?
Originally doing engraving, actually. First started out there.
Okay, and you've worked your way up.
Yeah.
And what is most of your work that you do right now?
Well, most of the work is repair and custom. Doing the bench drilling work. Very fun, very rewarding, being able to come upstairs and greet people and see what they want to do, see what they want to create.
Nice.
Yeah.
So tell me how that might, let's talk a little bit about some of the items that you actually create for people.
Well, it varies quite a bit. It depends what they really are looking for.
Okay.
One of the big things a lot lately has been engagement rings, coming in and seeing, what they want to create from scratch. Sometimes they have pictures and they show us, and other times they go, what can you do for me?
Oh,
and that's when it's a lot of fun, yeah.
Yes, but you're happy to do either way.
Oh yes, yeah. Very much so, yeah.
So how does that process happen? So if I come in and I say, oh, I want to propose to my, to my girlfriend and make me a special engagement ring, what does that look like from there?
Honestly, it's whatever they really want. If they have no idea, then we say, okay, what does she like?
Okay.
What do they like to do?
Yeah.
Kind of get ideas from that. Have a lot of fun with it. And at that point, we just, say, okay, so I'll do some sketches for you, see what you like.
All right.
Certain stones the customer would like.
Okay.
And
what fun. Yeah.
Exactly.
Building your own thing.
Yeah, and some people have really big ideas, and they really just go, can you have this done? And we say, yeah, of course we can.
You can do anything, right?
Well, not anything, but almost anything.
Okay, interesting, right. And then about how long does the process take? I understand some of the jobs are more complex, but for something fairly basic, how long was it from start to finish?
Fairly basic, depending on if we already have a mounting made up for them. If it's fairly basic, we can probably do it within 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
If it's fairly basic, but then you got all these different ranges, different variables, going through that. It could take somewhere between 2 to 4 months, I'd say.
Okay, that's still really not very much time.
Yeah, sometimes they give us more time. Sometimes they'd be like, you know what, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I really want to get married. And you're like, all right, let's make it work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun, right. And then you can recommend, well, if you do want it quicker, you might have to live without this, but you could have this.
Right, we do have pre-made mountings and everything, and they can go for something like that. Or if they have like this big idea, you just go, all right, let's work with it.
Fun.
We have a lot of fun with it. Oh yeah, it's fun when you're doing those sketches too, and then they're seeing it come to life, and they're slowly thinking, they're going, wow, I like this. Can you change this a little bit? And then I go, yeah, I can change that, all right. And and then you do all sorts of sketches, and they're looking through, and finally they go, that's the one. That's the one I want.
Right. And then you keep them updated by photos as the work comes along?
Yeah, we do emails, so I keep in touch with email. I actually had one customer, I was texting him pictures.
Fun, right? Well, you'll find that more as your customers get younger and younger, they'll want that. Yeah. Oh, that's really wonderful. Yeah. And then you also have got some designs in the store. I know currently your designs are sold out, which is awesome.
Well, thank you.
But you have another designer, Tom, here, who's got some of his items. So there are some custom items that are available if you come in right off the street.
Oh yes, and it also, whatever you want to do, like I said, doesn't have to be engagement rings. It can be anything from a pendant to a necklace, just like a certain type without having a stone. Yeah. It could be a bracelet, could be even an anklet. Anything you really want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like a nice gift for mothers or grandmothers, things with maybe the kids' birthstones and little
earrings.
Icons of...
Yeah, then earrings and a necklace would be good for that, yeah.
Yeah, that's terrific. Yeah. Well, great. Well, what fun. So you get to bring people so much joy when they see their creations come to life. I'm sure that is so magical when they come in to pick up their item.
In fact, sometimes I would love, if we have time, we can bring them downstairs and kind of show them what we do and how we do it. And kind of just show off what the shop looks like, and have a lot of fun with it.
And that's what makes MJ Harrington's the place that it is the customer service here. People like you really taking the time to just do that. So very good. Well, what a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Have
Pleasure
a
to meet you
terrific
too.
year. Thank you. Kate LaPole, director of the Library Arts Center, will join us next. If winter has you down, find out how much fun you can have at the Library Arts Center right through the spring. We'll be back in a flash, so stay tuned.